Hi, class. It's Irene Jones here again. The case study I chose was case study number 14. No, I didn't choose this case because it was the first one. But out of all the titles, this title really kind of struck me the most. The topic covered was layoff notifications. Just a brief summary of the case, and ethical standards used due to financial constraints. A Fortune 500 company had to lay off a significant number of employees. They put together this downsizing project that was to last up to 6 months. The first 3 months phase, the team had to gather a list of potential employees who will be laid off, and in the last 3 month period, they had to finalize that list. And at the end of those total 6 months, employees on the finalized list were to be notified. Also noted in the case that kind of was, I didn't think was funny, but it was interesting. During the first phase of this project, the psychologist had a conversation with one of the managers whose name was on a dismissal list. The psychologist listened to the manager about all his concerns with money wise, buying a new house, but he did not say anything to the manager about the impending layoffs. That's how the case ended, actually. But ethical standard used were maintaining confidentiality, disclosures, and avoiding harm. The debate topic that I kind of put together is kind of broad, but I think will spike up a little conversation. In a layoff situation, the employer is not required to give any notice. The debate topic is, I repeat again, in a layoff situation, the employer is not required to give any notification, to give any notice. My stance, I guess I'll be the devil advocate here and argue for. Yes, you have the WARN Act, which is the Worker Adjustment and Retraining Notification Act, that simply provides protection to workers, their families, and communities by requiring employers to provide advance notifications of mass layoffs. But in a layoff situation that is not covered by the WARN Act, the employer is not required by federal law to give any notice. Federal law does not require employees to give an employee a reason for his or her termination. Also, if you don't have an employee contract, your employment is likely at will. This means that your employer does not have to have a good reason to fire you as long as it is not for an illegal reason, such as discrimination or retaliation. I do want to note that this video is only for the class debate purposes. But thanks, and I look forward to your responses.